This recording contains adults using adult language. Consider this your fair warning and enjoy.
But finally, it's able to move its feet, and in so doing, it attempts to stand up. This provokes an attack of opportunity. We discussed this before, right?
Yes.
By you, you're the only one within range to do that. Although I think Vikak, you might be able to do it. It's within your range, or do you not threaten with a whip?
I don't threaten that with a whip now.
Got it. Okay. All right. So basically, an attack of opportunity, Ben, is just a regular attack. So just hit it with your mace. Give you your plus whatever it is. Hit it. Now here's the cool part: is it's technically happening while he's on the ground. So you effectively have a +4 to hitting him. You don't get the +2 anymore from Zoe because he's no longer flanking. Right? You see, he stepped out of that flanking position.
Mm-hmm.
So you effectively have a +4 to hit him, or arguably he has a -4, however you want to argue it. Because he's on the ground, right? Hitting someone who's on the ground, it's easier. I have the high ground, Annie!
God. Is that still relevant?
Yeah.
So there you go. That's how that works. So he's on the ground. That's why Rob's been trying to trip him, because it helps with that.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh!
So I'm-
You have threatened a critical. Go ahead and give me a confirmation.
so it's
Meaning
just-
rolled.
Roll the same thing again.
Roll the
Roll
same
the
thing.
exact same thing again. And I'm assuming because that's +8, you just did the additional 4 into your attack roll.
Yes.
So 28. Like critical success.
Does
You
it
hit-
still?
You confirm.
Yeah.
Critically hit him.
Double
So
your damage and double your dice.
here's how
Well,
this
if
works.
that's what his
for
weapon
you.
does.
Okay. Do you see the ×2 on your weapon? You have 1d8 ×2.
Thank you.
Yes.
That tells you how your critical works. So you have confirmed that critical. It's just ×2. So what it is you will roll 2d8, and you will add twice your strength, right? So you have 4 strength modifier. So we have a strength modifier.
Watch him
4.
like roll double ones.
Fuck
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah. So
No,
effectively-
that's what
He'll
I
still
guys,
do
roll.
guys,
damage.
guys. So
Okay.
normally, I'm trying to explain something. So normally, your damage is 1d8 + 4. You are doubling that, so 2d8 + 8. Make sense to you?
Very much so.
All right, now we can continue talking. Sorry, I was in the middle of
Holy
explaining
shit.
It's
something.
alright. Nice, good roll.
Womp.
Like I said, usually it's me who rolls all the ones when I'm using my large, like, great axe and stuff. Good bout of damage you did there, bud.
Just a little, eh?
Very nice. You whack him, you wallop him across the head, and just clunk, and you see some of the gears go a little wopsy as his head is half fucking caved in, and it's clearly not reacting well to this.
Some bad whirring sounds and things are starting to click.
Yep, but he's
Thank
still
God,
getting up.
finally.
He's still a little awkward, but still up. He still exists. Not feeling so good. He uses his movement to get up, and then he's going to swing at you.
Oh, Christ almighty.
Ooh, looks like he's gonna miss. Hopefully.
Your AC, I know your AC is a lot higher than the numbers I can add up, so he misses.
Yay!
The
He
numbers
finally
are-
misses.
Thank God.
All right. Trap time. Activate my trap card.
Oh, fuck off. And ooh,
Get,
What's your
get
AC?
saved.
16.
Ooh, it misses.
Nice. I can live with that.
Misses. Oh shit! Really? Ha!
Oh, fuck you.
GBK has
Misses
begun,
even
boys.
more.
Misses again.
Fuck you and the horse you came on.
So, misses. Lucia, your go.
Well, bad things have happened to me, but 5, 10, 15. Moving through an ally there. Like literally going straight across from where I
And
was.
what that means is if you have cover, even partial cover, from an enemy, if you exit a square that has cover from the opponent, he cannot do an attack of opportunity on you because you have cover, right? There's something blocking between you and him. Allies act as cover. So he's using you, he's sort of walking through your square to be able to get to that square unprovoked.
I can draw a weapon as I move.
You can.
Good, because I'm drawing that fucking adamantine
But
dagger.
you have to drop your pistol. Otherwise
That's
you won't get it.
fine.
Okay,
I'll
so
pick
you,
it up after.
Okay, so you drop your pistol. We'll just do it. You were right here, right? So there's
I
your
was,
pistol.
yeah, exactly. That's where I was going to mark with my own.
Okay, so there you go.
Adamantine dagger, and unfortunately, I don't add dex to a dagger roll, do I?
Not unless you have
Two.
weapon finesse.
Correct.
Fuck. This is where
Yeah.
I miss other things. But it is masterwork.
Yep.
Nope.
Nope.
I tried.
Unfortunately, you whiffed.
I tried.
Okay. Carl, your go.
My Bab doesn't get dex bonus yet. So.
Actually, I can take off that symbol here.
Hit him again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna straight up hit him.
Okay. Nice. You hit him.
Good swing.
Sweet. And for damage.
More than five. More than five.
I can
Just
only imagine
roll at
like
least a
the
6. You rolled the wrong thing.
menacing.
Yep,
Oops.
I realized
Yeah.
I rolled the wrong.
Oh man, 24 damage.
If only.
I can only imagine like that menacing robot with his face caved in looks pretty derpy at this point.
It's like
Yeah.
Ultron at the start of Age of Ultron.
Kinda.
Hey, 7.
2 damage.
Woo!
It is still up.
3 damage.
Obviously, there's been some reduction of damage. We've discussed this. It's maintaining, but you definitely got through. There's more gears and odd whirs coming from him. You're definitely taking him down. Probably
Thank
close.
God. Oh, I have a quick question. Even though it's past my turn now.
Mhm.
The acid thing, does that affect constructs more than physical damage?
Oddly enough, no.
All right, cool.
Doesn't.
Moving on
Construct traits give certain things, but
Yeah.
that's not specified.
Electricity does a lot to robots, though. Although I should be asking for a knowledge engineering check for that.
then.
What's meta?
So,
I want to take a meta roll, thank you. Where the gods came down and told me what the weakness was.
Oh my god, I need to shout something to Zoe. Free action, shout something.
yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Grab the wire and jab it into the robot.
All right. Don't know if that. I guess that's something. Can I do that? Is that
That's
a
a
thing?
good question.
Do you want to grab it?
Jump in and like
Yeah,
wrap it
like,
around
you know.
its waist even.
Grab hold of the wire and then I'll be moving.
Go ahead and give me a CMB and basically don't get a 1.
Just roll CMB. Okay. Roll.
Because it is moving, right? It's being throughout
Yeah.
this entire turn. It's technically yanking itself back.
And my normal CMB is just. Yeah, that's right. Plus that.
Oh god, I just picture him going to
Okay.
drag
There we
it,
go.
and
So you
it's going to go
grab
horribly
one of
wrong.
them.
Okay.
You take 1 electricity damage
Oh.
because you just grab something.
Yeah.
And can I get a fort save?
Sure.
I can only imagine like fails it and it
God damn
crumples
it!
to the
I blame you
floor.
for this.
You didn't have to listen to me.
As I was saying it happened, just grabs a wire, crumples to the floor.
I'm a gunslinger without a gun. You don't have to listen to me.
He basically zapped himself retarded.
Assume I'm still back
you-
here.
You can basically what just happened is electrical wires, right? We're in the age of electricity, so you can imagine him touching the negative and the neutral and going and just getting fucking zapped hardcore. And he is staggered. It's a condition. A staggered creature may take a single move action or standard action each round, but not both. Nor can he take a full round action. A staggered creature can still take free, swift, and immediate actions. So there you go.
Okay.
But here's the deal: you've taken your standard action, so.
Fair enough. But can I use a free action just to let go of it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, there you go. Just drop it, and then I turn to fucking Lucia and I say, "Don't try to give me advice again. I don't want to listen. I don't want to follow it again."
All right.
It would have been brilliant if it worked, but
Yeah.
I was actually hoping it would fuck up and kind of zap Stu.
Nice.
Brilliant if you grab
My
it with, like,
teammates,
piece of
everybody.
leather.
best teammates ever.
Best teammates ever.
What? It shows sometimes you don't want to listen to the idea.
Jack, it's your go.
Actually, in theory, Rob could do it because he's flying.
And still potentially zap
You'd still
himself.
get zapped by it.
Yeah. What would have a Zod needed to succeed the fortitude save?
So just so you know,
For the electricity,
Yeah, for the electricity to resist it. What
I
do we
will tell
need?
you
15.
after the fight.
Go. Okay.
Jack,
okay,
sorry.
So my turn. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, thanks to Zoe, we know you need more than a 6.
Okay,
Yep.
so I wanted to make sure I got this right.
Yes.
Is anyone down right now?
Not at the moment.
Down
I
and
just-
way like.
To be fair, your
dying?
symbol is gone. Lucia.
Yeah. It is now. I still have like a 50. I had a
guys are on-
50% miss chance and I missed
you guys-
anyway.
Yeah, my thing must be fucking. I gotta refresh it apparently. That's on 2 tile tokens on the same tile. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's why I
Yeah,
was a
they-
bit confused.
If
there.
I had something
Alright.
to do when that warning came up.
He's gonna try and trip it again.
Okay, go for it.
I had my turn.
Just not even.
Thing's going to
Bring it on, robot.
All right, here's the deal. One, it's 1 to 2. 1 is Ben. 2 is Lucia.
Bring it on, robot.
Ben. So this thing attacks out at Ben. Oh,
Those 3D dice, it's nice to see because then you're like, oh my god, is it going to be the 18? Is it going to be the 18? Oh, thank god, a 4.
I'm glad that actually showed us the same dice, though. I'm glad it's not just completely random each time it
Yeah.
rolls and always ends on the as long as it ends. Oh, anyway, so your AC is what?
17.
Okay, it misses. Whacks out with the longsword, and that's all it can accomplish.
Good.
Pull themselves back. Lucia, your go.
At this point, I think it would be best for me to take the dagger and hand it to the person who can and has hit the robot right beside me. Try using this.
Oh my god. This party's a fucking train wreck.
I'm not done.
That's gonna provoke an attack of opportunity.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Provoke the attack.
I'm so glad Rob thought of that.
So
Like,
what?
I mean, I knew
What is
I
it
knew,
you're trying to?
I knew it was coming.
Hit me, bitch.
I
What is it
knew
you
it
were
was.
trying to do?
I knew it was coming, but I'm so glad. I was waiting. I was just sitting there waiting, going, "Oh."
I hope you know, Adam, I did that on purpose.
Tears. This is so bad.
What was it you tried to do? I missed it.
I'm handing Carl the adamantine dagger.
Oh my god.
You take 10 damage as you try and hold out your arms.
Oh my god, there's your arm!
Oh my god.
I'm flying out. I'm done. I fly at 60 feet, so I double fly. Get the fuck out.
Oh my
Anyway,
god.
Lucia just goes down.
Oh my god.
The dagger falls onto the floor. And it's Carl's turn.
Okay, so just so you know, Ben, as a free action, you could drop your mace. As a movement, you can pick up the
Which
dagger,
provokes.
which will provoke. But he has used his attack
You're
of opportunity
welcome.
already, and then you can attack him with it.
Which adamantine weapons, the reason they're trying to suggest you do that is because adamantine weapons bypass hardness.
Yes.
Up to a certain point, but
Well,
enough.
20.
Oh. Okay, and how much do I get towards my hitting roll if I do this?
The same as you got before.
Yeah,
So
it's
a
the
plus
same.
4 to it?
Yep.
All right.
And it's masterwork, so you'll actually
Plus
have a
five.
+5
Yeah.
to it.
Does get the extra 1 from that.
Cool.
And there's an
alright,
extra
let's
1 to
give it a try.
damage.
I'll drop
Is it?
my mace and
And
pick up this dagger.
what you might also want to do, I'm just suggesting something. So you spend you spend a free to drop your mace, so your mace is now on the ground. Okay, you just let it go. Spend a movement to pick up the dagger,
Yeah.
which would normally provoke, but you know that it already provoked an attack of opportunity, so you don't have to worry about that. Here's a suggestion for you, okay? Just because this is Adam's mind, this is how I see this. You have a +5 to hit. There's still a chance that you'll miss. But you know that Zoe's going right after you. And you know about flanking.
I like how this goes.
Just so you know, Nick, Masterwork doesn't give you a plus to damage.
That's actually what I was double checking right now. Yeah.
Yeah. You're thinking of enhancement bonuses.
Yeah, a master doesn't give you the bonus damage. Anyway, so you
Only
know
to
that
attack.
yeah, so you know that Zoe wants to get into melee because that's what he does. Okay. But you also know that if he's there, he can give you that +5 bonus. So as a player, I might go, Zoe, help me out here. We really need this. Get into flanking position. And then we're going to teach you about readying in action.
Dun, dun, dun.
Readying in action is basically you can spend a standard's worth of action, and go, I'm going to ready in action for X to occur. Make sense? So
in
this-
this case, it would be when Zoe gets into flanking, I attack.
exactly. So you pick up, you
Perfect.
got that. So that's what I would say. I'd say ready an attack for that. And you'll see how it changes. Actually, oddly enough, it's going to do interesting things for the initiative, which is not changed at all in this regard. But normally what happens is when you ready an action, you move your character to the turn right before that person's action. Whoever's turn it was that was on when you're ready to goes off, you are right above them. You are right ahead of them. Okay. But obviously that person's going to happen on Zoe's, which case you're going to go right ahead of Zoe, but you're already ahead of Zoe, so it's not going to change initiative. So that's what you do. You ready an action for Zoe to get into flanking. So are you okay with that? I'm just suggesting things as this is how someone could play the game. Not saying you have to.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
And you
Very
understand,
much so.
and readying, what other actions could you do for readying, for example? You understand this?
You could ready yourself for a charge if someone else were to charge or move. If someone, good one would be if Rob was successful in tripping the robot, I do an attack of opportunity. I attack him when he trips.
Perfect. As soon as he's down. Great. All right, you got the idea. Perfect. All right, Zoe, it's your go.
Sweet. I lose the staggered from me, I believe.
No, you
Yes?
get it. You lose it at the end of your turn.
Okay, so I still only get the one either or. So yeah, I would move there, which would
Okay.
go all
That's
that I
actually
could do.
yeah, that's all you can do. So you lose the staggered,
Woohoo.
and Carl's readied action goes off.
You can do it, Carl.
So go ahead and
Come
give
on,
us your attack.
Coral.
All right.
Damn it.
Yes.
Whoa!
Oh, give me a confirmation.
Smashed.
Go ahead and give me a
Roll
confirmation.
that again and do just as well.
Wow!
Nice.
Go ahead and give me some damage.
Smashed.
So you don't know what the damage of a dagger is, but it's 1d4. So 1d4 plus your strength.
And what's the damage
Well,
for this thing?
2 times on the crit, though, right?
Correct. It'll be 2d4 plus 8.
All right.
right? Because a dagger might be more than ×2. I don't know off the top of my head.
I can quickly check that. I'm on the page.
Okay.
And dagger is ×2.
×2. Okay, so it's the same thing as your
19
mace.
to 20.
Just the damage for is 1d4.
So it's 2d4 plus 8?
Yep.
Correct.
But the nice thing is the dagger also
that-
crits on a 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is that what the dagger is? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Same with a longsword. Nice.
So this time you feel like you're able to get that dagger right, and it just punches right through this guy's armor, and you get right in there, and you just start waving around inside, and you're not just stabbing in and out. You get in there and you twist it, and you grind it, and you get real in there with those gears.
Very
And
sadistic.
Very dark, and you're just like, fuck this thing, and you're just and this thing's trying to move and attack, and it just falls face first to the ground as you clearly, and its leg is kind of twitching, and eventually that thing dies. So this thing you just fucked this thing right up, like it's dead to the core. All the machinery is done.
Fuck yeah.
We win
So
after
you've got
6 years.
Just a reminder to everyone, you've got one party member who's just face down on the ground.
Yeah, Vikak walks up to them and smacks them with a stick.
Roll your damage on me,
I
asshole.
assume it's actually a wand of
There's
probably
7.
cure light wounds.
Sticks are improvised weapons, 1d4.
7. You know what I'm doing.
All right, so
You forgot the plus
basically-
1. Thank you.
What I just did was I used a take 10 to pretty much smack him with a wand. It's a cure light wounds, so it just healed him.
Nice.
I'm not normally a healing class. You can do that with wands.
You can't go into negatives, can you?
No. Well, yeah, you go into negatives. Yeah, you are dead
Touch myself?
at negative your
My con
constitution
score.
score.
Yeah, but for the purpose of healing, he wouldn't heal the -3. He'd heal from 0, right?
No, he'd heal from -3.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Well-
what he just did, what Vikak just did, was he used a wand, which is just an item in the game that holds a spell, or at least it holds a number of charges of a spell. And it requires either A, for you to have that spell on your list, right? So, you have a spell list. If you have the spell list, if you have the spell in your spell list, it just works for you. It doesn't matter. It just fucking works. However, if you don't, you can do what's called a UMD, a used magic device, which is you're sort of tricking the wand into thinking, you're tricking it into working for you. And that's what Vikak is doing. So, oof.
Gotcha.
He's healing a bunch of people, it looks like.
I'm gonna chug one of my potions.
So I'm guessing you pick up your maces and your
My gun.
pistols. Do you
Ooh.
fix your
Absolutely
pistol?
gonna
Can
pick
you?
up my mace.
Need to refresh my shit because graphics
No,
aren't
that-
working anymore.
no, that's my black.
I'm not gonna lie, I had to mute. For
want
almost
your
that
knife
whole
back now?
goddamn fight. 'Cause I was like in tears laughing so hard.
Hey, you gotta teach some stuff the hard way.
Oh, that was like perfect.
Do I
That
heal
fight could
non-lethal
not have
damage
gone
with
better.
Cure Light Wounds?
Sorry?
Do I heal non-lethal damage with Cure Light Wounds?
You do. You heal both
Oh.
non-lethal and regular.
Hooray!
Finally!
Oh, by the way, I want to be very clear here. There's still, I'm gonna guess, like, you guys aren't dumb enough that you wouldn't have moved out of it, but there's still a
The trap.
still going off, and then I mean, it comes out of all different parts of the angle. 2 per, I mean, the beat here, right? So
Yeah.
anytime you kind of play this game of dodging it, and you heal up a bit, so you realize, and I'll just show it to you in a second here.
I'm gonna pop a grit point to remove the broken status from my gun.
You can now see what I'm talking about with the red square.
Is its range?
Yep.
So then how is it able to hit me in this square?
You weren't in that square. You were in this square.
That's where the lines are going to.
I was in
No,
this
that was
square
just
where I was graying.
I was just showing you that
Oh,
they're
okay.
still coming out. I
I
wasn't
thought those
actually
were the same
saying-
ones.
So
No,
how
no.
to hit me there? Where my gray square is. I'll make it like brighter color.
It didn't. You were moved up before, I think.
No, he
No,
he
I
was
was
below
there,
the machine
and
actually.
it missed me. Like, it missed me. It doesn't matter. I was just curious.
Oh yeah,
I
right.
don't
I was
remember
here.
Don't remember anymore.
But
So-
yeah, using the grip point, removing shit from my gun. I can fire again.
There you go.
Hooray.
Yay,
What can
that
we
was your first
identify
combat.
about
Do
these
you want
three
your
dead
dagger
people?
back, or are you letting me keep that?
You can hit better than I can with it, so you know, I'll hit with the gun. You hit with the good stuff. Sound
Sounds
fair?
good. I am definitely gonna equip that damn thing.
Fist bump.
So you might want to add it to your
Yep.
character sheet since you're throwing it on there. You know how to add weapons. You've already done that.
I am. I'm just. Yeah, I'm just going to the actual thing to read it really quick.
Okay, so you're able to pull from this creature, right? It's outside of the range. You're able to pull this from this creature a masterwork light crossbow, right? You're able to yank that off its shoulder.
Okay, what about the adamantine dagger lodged into its heart?
Oh, you can get that out. That's fine. You can get a masterwork longsword, right? You pull off his arm, basically.
Ooh, Ben should definitely take that.
And you find on his other... No, that's it. Sorry, that's it. His other arm is too damaged.
So
it's,
is it just
it's not
masterwork?
useful.
Yeah.
Can I rip off his other arm anyway and
God.
beat him with it a few times?
Anyway, someone was asking something about it's just masterwork.
Correct. That it is a masterwork adamantine
the-
dagger.
Longsword.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
just
it's a
masterwork.
masterwork
Just
longsword.
masterwork. Adamantine is a special kind of metal. It's a super hard
Alright.
metal. Think of it like the adamantium.
Yeah,
It's
Wolverine.
very Wolverine style.
Yep.
Basically that of this world. Go.
So, what information can we glaze from these corpses?
The corpses are also, you can identify them, they are also a part of the Blood Red
Raiders.
Raiders. And they have very similar gears to the other one. So they have on them 2 daggers, masterwork studded leather. So there's just, 4 daggers in total. No, 6 daggers in total. Sorry, there's 3 of them there. 6 daggers in total and 3 masterwork studded leather.
3
Reese.
including the one we have?
No.
No, that'd
3
be
including
4
what's in
in
this
total.
room. 3 including what's in his room.
Marked.
3 saps
Marked.
and 6 manacles.
Are these people like serious slavers or something? Man, or they're really, really kinky with each other.
There you go.
This is why you write up contracts before doing play sessions.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this archway with this glowing redness from this archway. And, wow, okay, that's...
Do I see any panel off to the sides where I could say
The
disable
archway
it?
is open. The archway is open. Oh, the trap.
Yes.
Oh, totally. Why don't you go ahead and give me a disabled device?
I just closed my sheet.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have done that.
Boosh!
Boosh, turn.
Bam! Nice. No longer
Disabled.
need to worry about the
Being
electrical
stabbed.
tendrils of the devil.
The rape arrows begging you to hell.
So now, so this path we're seeing, you're saying it's like the red archway. Now, is it like a red glow coming from it? Is it
Coming
like...
from a room beyond. Yep, you can definitely see into
So,
it as a room beyond.
I was just say if, just so I'm not all the way in front of this thing though. If I'm here by the corner and I'm looking in, what exactly is it that I can see?
It's you basically see a room with some alcoves and a circular floor. So it's a circular cylinder room, kind of like, remember the first room you entered with the
Mhm.
cylinder? Think that, but the walls, the red plating, is fucking utterly complete. There is no damage to this. It's never been, doesn't look like it's ever been touched, right? This other area you've been in, there's walls ripped out. Like, you can see there's damage. People have been in here. This is no one. This doesn't look like anyone's been in here. And in fact, whereas there's no lighting in the area you've been so far, you've been using lights and torches. There's like a red glow coming from the ceiling. Lights, red LED, like kind of like LED lights. Like you'd see in office buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Something similar to that, but they're giving off a red light rather than just a straight.
Interesting. Seems a little sinister to me. Because, red means evil.